And I'll continue to repeat what I was saying last week. This coaching staff, especially if next week in the playoffs they get blown out by the Buccaneers, needs to get overhauled. Everyone needs to be reevaluated. Coaches need to get fired. That is the truth be told. Let's hope that A.J. Brown is okay. Let's hope that Jalen Hurts is okay. Not just mentally, but physically, because of what they're going through. Hurts' hand, AJ's knee, even Smitty, his knee, his ankle rather. All of that. Hope that they're okay, because they are the future of this franchise as of right now. But these coaches, Matt Patricia, Sean Desai, Brian Johnson, and Nick Sirianni, should all 1,000% be on the hot seat, especially if they get blown out in Tampa next week. And I think it's very fitting because despite how 2021 went, and we look back at that as a good year, where did that season end? Getting blown out in Tampa against the Buccaneers. How fitting would it be if these coaches were to lose their jobs or get reevaluated after getting blown out 2 years later in the wild card round in Tampa against the Buccaneers? Poetry, it writes itself. But at the same time, there's not enough that I can say right now that will make me feel any better. There's not enough that the players can say to make me feel, or any of us feel any better, because they're full of shit. Plain and simply. I don't know. It's embarrassing how they play, to not just tonight, but the past month of football. It's ridiculous how far this team has fallen from grace because they had so much riding on them after a 10-1 start, and even playing sloppily. Like, they were winning football games, putting up points. The defense were making plays, turning balls over, making things happen when they needed to, and now they are full on imploding. Completely and utterly just falling apart, limb for limb. And there's no way of repairing this. There's no way of fixing this. And it's embarrassing to see that even with a chance, I know right now, as I'm recording this, the Cowboys took back the lead, but even with a small chance, with the Cowboys potentially losing, this team could not figure anything out offensively. And it just looks the way they are. Like, it is so bad. This is worse in my head than the 2015, 2020, because we knew what we were, and we knew that there was still talent there and that we just needed to be elevated. This is the team that has reached its peak and is on the descent. This is different. This is not the same, and because of that, I have nothing. I cannot say anything that will change my mind on the fact that I want to see some of these or all of these coaches get gone, and I want to see this team actually, favor getting superstar talented players, especially at pass rusher, linebacker, secondary, and not just superstar, but young superstar. We cannot, and same goes with the offense in some areas, like your number 3 wide receiver, your running back positions, and no knock on Swift. I'm talking about behind him. There's just a lot that needs to be done. That's all I got.